There's a quick check off the highway, the only place open 24/7 for miles. I go there at stupid hours because my sleep schedule is a disaster and coder life does weird things to hunger. Interior, aisles. Camera follows, narrator pacing. I'm pacing the aisles, waiting for a sandwich, when I spot him, crisscross on the floor, staring at the refrigerator like it's the Mona Lisa. Brown coat, jeans. Weird posture. Wide, dead eyes. Lip trembling. I try to get a peek without staring, and he whips his head toward me like I'm the one frozen in a horror movie. Beat. Anxiety builds. Food's not ready. I angle myself to watch him. He's gone when my sandwich is ready. I think that's it. I'm on the highway, lights behind me fade. Then, headlights appear in my mirror. Closer. Faster. My heart drops. Exterior highway. Rear view intensity. It wasn't a cop. It was him, the same coat from the store. I slam the gas. He flashes and honks. At 100 miles per hour, I realize I'm in a life or death situation. He rams me once. I swerve, brake, and somehow he spins out into the field. Interior. Safe. Trembling.
Narrator, VO.
I drove like a man possessed to the house, called the police, gave my statement. Quick check cameras should have them. It's been a week. Nothing. My car needs work. I need sleep, and I hope I never see that stare again. Night. Narrow desert road. Interior. Delivery truck cab. Radio plays a true crime podcast.
Narrator, VO.
Summer, 2022. I was 25 and driving weird routes, Phoenix to Lovington. Long, lonely stretches where the GPS alternatives add 2 hours. I pass a red hatchback pulled on the gravel. A woman is holding her phone up like a signal flag. It's 1 a.m. Exterior. Truck pulls over. Tension.
Narrator, VO.
She rushes the passenger door, asking for a ride to the gas station. Jittery voice. Something smells off, but I've got a Glock in reach, tucked under the steering column. I let her in. She slides inside. He watches the car. Slow dread.
Narrator, VO.
As we pull away, a man steps out from behind her car. Another figure stands in the road, something long in his hands. I floor it. She panics, reaches for her purse. I draw the gun, lay it on the wheel so she can see. She freezes. At the gas station, forced exit.
Narrator, VO.
Less than 30 minutes later, at the next gas station, I force her out. She hits the pavement yelling nonsense. I check the seat cushions, burner phone battery, sealed zip ties. I toss them, drive off. I never called the cops. Didn't want to explain the gun, the ejecting of a passenger. But being armed probably saved my life that night. Script 2. Night. Small gas station. Interior. Women's restroom. Echoing tile. Soft fluorescent light.
Narrator, VO.
3 years ago, driving cross-country with my husband, we stop at a tiny pump in western Kansas. I go to the restroom, no purse, no phone. Inside, a woman steps out of a stall. She looks wrong. Messy, sticky gray hair. Thick coat in summer. Flip-flops that slap. Beat. Growing unease.
Narrator, VO.
She follows me to the sink and doesn't do normal sink things. Just stands and stares as if waiting. I lock a stall and wait. I hear the door slam like she left. But then breathing. Not mine.
Interior. Paranoia. Narrator, VO.
She fakes leaving twice. When I finally step out, the bathroom is empty. I slip out using another customer as cover. She's outside, crouched, holding something small. Maybe a knife. She watches us drive off. We try to put it behind us. I don't use roadside restrooms anymore. Night. 80. Freezing. Dashboard glow. Sparse traffic.
Narrator, VO.
January, 2020. I'm hauling parts across the Midwest. I pull off at a deserted rest area to wake up. There's one vehicle, a white cargo van parked. Lights off. I go inside. When I come back out, the van's lights are on. I pull onto the highway and 5 minutes later there it is. 2 headlights in my mirror, closer.
Exterior. Stalked. Narrator, VO.
It gets on my tail and stays inches behind. The driver motions for me to roll down my window, points at my empty truck bed, like he's warning me, but nothing's there. Then he starts harassing me, honking, drifting. I get to a truck stop, park under bright lights, run into the diner and flag down a trucker. Resolution. Community help.
Narrator, VO.
The trucker confronts the van, peels out. We wait in the diner for an hour to be sure. Later I find smudges on my tailgate. I quit that job months after. Lesson. Fill up before dark. Bring snacks. Avoid isolated stops at night. Interior. Narrator's home. Night. Quiet. Reflective tone.
Narrator, VO.
I tell these stories because those late-night roads and roadside stops leave marks. Sometimes it's a cracked taillight or a shaken stomach. Sometimes it's the memory of a stare that feels like the end of everything. I called police once, checked cameras another time, and walked away other times. Beat. Voice softens.
Narrator, VO.
If there's one thing I've learned, trust your gut and plan for the worst. Lights, people around, a phone charged. And if you ever see someone sitting, frozen, staring at a refrigerator at 2 a.m., maybe don't make eye contact.